Okay. Good morning.
Okay.
Golly. Hey. Oh, it was winter time, right? Should let the game run for a while. So, I wonder if maybe. Well, I wait, I just take this farm back.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight, we are doing a musical tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
That would have fit originally. Perfect. Okay, so we just need to get the water up to road level. Make sure it's not leaking anywhere else. Probably need more than just one water source too. This looks awesome. gonna put another water source up here. This might flood it. We'll see. It's definitely getting deep. Oh boy, yeah, it's getting too deep. Oops. This is going to be a real problem. Maybe what I'll do is I'll delete this one. It looks like the garbage has been fixed here, though. Wasn't there a garbage problem? There was. I don't remember where, though. Okay, water level's coming down just a bit. So now what we need to do is this.
driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us
I went
in
too
the
far with
studio
that.
today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
The background music on? This game is just messed up. It won't save my settings. I don't know why. Game volume is too high. I don't know why it's like this. It just won't save it. So it turns out I didn't end up having pizza. I ended up having nachos and cheese. And I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. What did I watch? I watched Dread. I know. I like Dread, actually. I hadn't seen it in a while. And I saw Critical Drinker did a review on it, and it's just like, yeah, you know what? I really enjoyed Dread, so I watched it. I hadn't seen it for quite some time, but by the time I realized what the hell, no, it ain't no Lord of the Rings. There's no, but by the time you and I started talking about it, then I streamed for like another hour, and then I thought, to buy the pizza I really want is going to cost me like, $60-70. It's like, I just don't know if I want to pay that kind of money. So it was like, well, maybe I'll just get some groceries instead. So it just turned into a whole thing, But yeah, you're right. It ain't no Lord of the Rings. Sorry. I feel like I let you down. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do with this. Well, it's pierogi pizza. No, it ends up being like, unless you get the 2-for-1, then yeah, $70. But an individual pizza's like, I don't know, 40? If you get some pop with it, then it's like 50, then the tip. It's expensive. But yeah, look up Boston pizza, pierogi pizza, like the large size. I get the large, like the largest size I can get, because fixing yesterday's problems. No, so, oh shit, yeah. So there was a bit of a problem. I added a second water source, and as you can see, I suffered a little bit of flooding. Okay, a lot of flooding. Is this still too high? Oh, this might still be too high. But it's coming around. So, decided to connect these drainage ditches with bridges, like little, tiny little bridges. Which I'm not really sure why I don't just have this now that I look at it. Actually, let's save it before I do through this. TUVW. But yeah, Dave, I definitely created some problems for myself, and today I'm trying to work my way through them. So let's see what happens if I do that. Now the telephone pole is in the water, which is no good. We gotta fix that. But see, that just looks better, right? Although it's a bit unrealistic. There's no support in there that I can see, but I have to figure that out. I don't know what to do about that. But it looks good, right? Like, I think this is A-okay. So just move the telephone pole. Move the telephone pole. Oh no. Why won't it let me put it? Go easy, go easy, go easy. There we go. See, look at that. That looked good. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put these two back, because there doesn't need to be that much water accessible under there. So instead of that, oh, I wonder if I should just keep that as, no, but then I get the jank. So we'll go to this instead. There. That's better. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm not really sold on this. I think I like it better like this anyway. It's already connected back here. Just gonna get some coffee, guys. Be right back. Actually, Kinger, in my defense, though, I did go to Lord of the Rings, but it was over 3 hours. It was like, do I really want to sit here for 3 hours? And the answer to that was, I'm not sure. So that's why I didn't commit to it. Chowing down on ice cream. Mango. Ooh, I love mango. There we go. Flooding is fixed. Oh man, it hit the freeway. So this here is a good reason for drainage ditches, see? Now if I had drainage ditches, this... Well, that's not entirely true because it did happen here and the drainage ditch flooded, but... Theoretically, if I had drainage ditches here, they would have hit this and went into the drainage ditch and not all the way through. Harry Potter movie? There's a new Harry Potter movie? Is that the one they're casting for right now? Or is there one in development beyond that? Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so how do we deal with this so it doesn't look so silly? Because this really doesn't look good. So I think we allow the water to... Lost child? Okay. What I do is I go to this, right? There, see the water tapers off. How you guys all doing today? Thanks for joining me. It's great to have you. There we go. See? Yes. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Probably not the best, but definitely far from the worst. Well, maybe not far. Maybe really close. Okay. Is a Harry Potter and the Cursed Child movie releasing? You know, I gotta be honest with you, I have never seen a Harry Potter movie. My daughter, my daughter really wasn't interested in Harry Potter, which basically means I'm not interested in Harry Potter, you know? Just by extension, if your kid's not interested, you're not either, whether you know it or not. And for me, the only thing that really mattered was my daughter being happy, so... What do we think of this? Is this terrible? It's not great, is it? You know what? She didn't put me through... I haven't seen Twilight either. What is it that my daughter watched the most? I'm trying to think. Mean Girls? Which, honestly, Mean Girls, that Lindsay Lohan one, is hysterical. I actually like that movie. I think it's great. But she also watched Happy Gilmore and... Oh, Billy Madison. Billy Madison was a big one. Billy Madison's hysterical. Uncle Buck. I'm trying to think of all the things that she watched. Scuba Steve. Yeah, there was a lot of Adam Sandler stuff in there. Uncle Buck's amazing. His girlfriend. The clock is ticking. I just want to hear the pitter-patter of little feet. How would I get you, what do you say, a mouse and a piece of sheet metal? What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god, Uncle Buck's amazing. Mouse and a piece of sheet metal. Classic. One sec. I gotta fix this up. This looks a bit poopy, so I gotta carry this up a little bit more. Whether I want to or not is completely irrelevant. I wonder if I could build a little thing underneath this and get away with it. Because there's no pipe. What was it I was thinking about last night? I was trying to sleep and I was thinking about, what could I put underneath here? Could I just put a path? An anarchy over a path. Are there any other tools that I can do? I just don't know. Because there's not going to be a lot of water coming from this farm. It's going to be coming from here too. So I feel like I need a little culvert. Right now, you're watching TV shows from the 70s and 80s. I just rewatched, just finished it actually the other night, the The Office, the North American version of it. Okay, let's try this. It's not going to work. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work. Family Matters. Family Matters. What the hell is Family Matters? Why is that not ringing a bell for me? Oh, no, I need that. Maybe up to here. Is the flooding going away? Oh, oh boy. Yeah, that's an issue. Oh boy. That was cheese. It would not be Gouda. Come on, hurry up. I need spring to come back so these, all these trees look good again. It just looks like death right now. So what do I do here, guys? Can you help me out with this? How am I going to make a culvert? These guys unhappy? They're not. Bridge pillars. Like, I don't see anything that's gonna... Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna try a path. Screw it. So, how do we do that? I think what we do... first off, do I need a house here? I got 4 houses to service that farm. Yeah, I kind of need to leave them alone, don't I? I have 1 hour for the football game. All right, man. I'll try to make your 1 hour worth it, but no promises. Okay. How much of this are we going to dig out? That much. And in the meantime, mess up the zoning for this house. Thank God for Move It. Shit. Power. Let's restore power. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Where is this power disrupted? I want to connect. So nothing I can do. It just won't connect. Okay. You want to be like that? That's fine. See? Opposable thumbs. So... go from there to there. See? All right. Let's take that out. And see if we can put a culvert in there. I think that's what they're called, right? Culverts? That's the little watery thing that, or a little ditch that goes underneath the road. Is that correct? Or am I just talking out my rump? So, how do I do this? Okay, good. I don't know how to tell how deep that is. Maybe that's... to 5, maybe? Oh, it does make that tunnel thing. Oh. Would you look at that? How am I going to make that work, though? They kind of go straight underneath the road, right? What in the blue fart just happened there? What, why? I have no idea what just happened. There's like another piece there. So, oh, it's 2 pieces. Weird. Okay. So, we'll move the power pole, maybe. If it lets me. Is it gonna let me with the... There we go. Move that back. This totally isn't going to work, guys. I don't know why the hell I'm wasting my time on this. I just haven't thought it through. But I guess because it's springtime, it doesn't matter. I just got to waste time anyway. Okay. So, what did I do? Yeah. Kinger, you got me. It totally is. Five to 6 meters. See what that does. No. It's too deep. So 4 to 5 meters? What was I doing? Okay, well I can always cut this off if I need to. 3 to 5. There. Right? We could all be contributing to society somehow. Yeah, you're... You know what, though? We are contributing to society. We're here spreading love and joy, right? Oh boy, that didn't work. Nothing helps me sleep better, Kinger. So that totally didn't work. Bart, I thought anarchy was going to help me out in this regard, but you can see that was a massive fail. Damn. Thought I was onto something. But does it matter? Wait 1 second, I got an idea. Let's do this. It was 6.25, right? So what if I just... do that. Path doesn't come out. Oh, because it's too deep. Alright, we're gonna have to let this go for now. And, chew on it for a bit, because this ain't working. One sec, guys. All right. So for now, we're just gonna have to live with it until I figure out how to make culverts. How you feeling today, King? Are you better than yesterday? There. That's just gonna have to do. Put on new. And what we'll do is we'll take this thing and just soften it in a little bit. That's not it. It's no worky. Not it either, so I think what we do is we just ignore it. What's... Oh, it isn't based on any IRL city. It's my own design. I had nothing in mind. I just, decided to, I don't know if you guys watch City Planner Plays, but he always says respect the topography. So that's all I did. I went with how the map presented itself and just followed its there's a lot of people that do that, Dave, that have a city in mind. I just didn't want one. I just wanted something. Yeah, exactly. I love the way he does it. So I took some of his inspiration, but again, I just followed the map. I really didn't do anything. This whole thing, like this shape, I created this shape, but when you load the map, it's actually got most of this shape here. Some of this is cut out and all this, and I just made it much more, well, obviously man-made, and took liberties, but for the most part, this shape was kind of already here. And I just thought it would make a really killer waterfront. Yeah, I've gotten some ideas from him, but for the most part, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this, right? So I try and do stuff based off of what I've seen in my life experience and bring it to the game. It doesn't always work, obviously, but, you know, we're gonna hide this with farm. But yeah, he's an amazing streamer. He actually was pretty cool. He rated me a few weeks back and actually had nice things to say about my city, which I was completely shocked to hear from him. Like, he's a nice guy, super nice guy, but I didn't expect he'd actually like anything of this. But I think he's in Finland right now, actually, isn't he? Oh, well, look at that. A little bit of water just kind of being there. That's kind of cool. Has a tree of life. That's right. The tree road, Nipple Hill. Yeah, these are all unique to. You'll never see anyone else do that, because I'm pretty sure that I have inspired nobody. In fact, if I've inspired people, I've inspired them to uninstall the game and never play a game. It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Shit, muffins. I didn't want... Oh! That's... I got the wrong tool. Guys, I'm playing with the wrong tool. Kinger, can you help me select the proper tool? Why am I doing this now? I gotta redo all of that because I'm an idiot. Frustrating. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna knock this off. for their animals. Yeah, it's cool. I know you did that. Just going. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Dave. Again, this is just something that, you know, we have, and I'm just, that I've seen, and I'm just putting it in here. But I haven't seen anyone else do this. So, you know. Maybe I'll go deep. Or do I want to go deep? Maybe I want to go from this. Well, you can't fly your Hapacopper anymore. That's the end of Hapacopper, isn't it? Yeah, Dave, and I'll probably be the last because it certainly is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Weather's been nuts. It's still 60, 80 plus degrees. You just bought a jet? Oh, man. Why would you buy a jet, bro, if you've got a Hapacopper? One sec. They're hard to land, hey, Kinger? I can't imagine. I watch those RC fail videos sometimes, man. Wait a second. So let's see how we're doing. I just can't get this the way I want it. You know what I think we're going to do? Well, I'm telling you what we're going to do. We're going to take this thing, and we're going to move it over here. Oh, you have drones, wow. Move it maybe over here instead. You know what? I wonder if this is the way. Do I just want to have my water source? A few of them, wow. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Watch this. Oh, this is going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. You'll be able to tell your grandchildren about it. What do I do? So long as I have a pathway, a valid pathway for the water to go, I should be able to dump it anywhere, right? In theory? So if that's the case, I gotta save this. It's gonna be amazing, guys. You're gonna be able to tell your grandkids about this. What comes after W? X. X does. But I feel like that's an unlucky thing, so we're going to go to Y. Actually, we're going to go to 1.02. There we go. I don't feel like I want to be using X. You know? It's just bad omen. So we're going to make a big ditch right here. We're going to dig this underneath this road. Actually, I'll just pause it. Script. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Make it a bit bigger. Right? So now all I gotta do... Oh, wait. No, I didn't have to do that. Did I have to do that? No. Guys, what was I gonna do? I think I messed this up. Just leave that like that. That in like that, and then road. Here we go. There we go. Just gotta hit the bathroom, be right back. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I think this is gonna work. Now, that enables us, look, it already is dug out. Oh my god. Look at this. We don't even have to do anything. So, I am so, I would love to say smart, but lucky. So, we're gonna go with this. No. Just go at this. Extend all this out. Right? Right to the culvert that we just made. See? Culvert. Oh my god. Totally by accident. Now we'll just shallow it. Let's go from there to say there. Man, sometimes it just pays to be lucky. I'll take luck over brains. Okay. So, well, actually, no, you gotta have brains, right? Okay, so now we can just go underneath this thing. Look at that. Beautiful. We have a culvert. Oh, so we'll just open this up. I'm going to close it later. But for now, yeah, right. Exactly. All right, so we'll go to that to say that height. Which is too shallow for the water, right? But that's okay. Because it's technically not. Water should run downhill. This isn't going to work, but we're going to try it. Let's save it. Because I'm probably going to flood everything in doing this. But if this works, this is going to be amazing. Because then I can just have a gravity-fed water source, right? Because this looks ridiculous. But if I put it up here, not so much. Oh shit, that's going to be a problem. Let's mess with the height. There. Go down. Look at this, guys. It's working. I'm sorry to yell. It's working. No way. No way. That is awesome. Fuck, sorry for my spazziness, guys, but I cannot tell you. Wait, how do I delete this thing? Is that gone? It's gone. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Dave. Oh, this is sick. Yes. Oh, amazing. Now, the only thing that might be tricky is the water level of this is pretty high. And I'm not sure if that's going to result in flooding. It's possible. Oh, man. I are so excited. Anyway, sorry again for the spazzing, guys. I just, I've been working on this off and on for months. And I guess this was the learning curve associated with it. But now I have culverts. Now the cool part about this is I should be able to take this design idea, assuming it doesn't overflow. You know what? You're not stealing anything, man. You were here, you helped, you were instrumental in helping. And honestly, if I see people using this idea, I'm going to be nothing but proud. Are you kidding me? But here's the thing. So this area is pretty much flat, right? But what I want to do is I want to use it for these farms here. Because these are on a hill. And I actually want culverts going underneath the road and draining off in these little natural depressions. Which, I mean, if you're looking at this map, most of us are depressing. But can you imagine these being little culverts with water going underneath them? So that's going to happen. Natural drainage. Well, not really natural. Oh. That's awesome. Now, what would be really cool is if we had pipes, right? Like I would really love to be able to put a pipe underneath there, but I'll take this. And it really doesn't seem to be... spring can't come quick enough so I can start seeing how this all looks. Steel Hush Word browser much better? Dave, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't understand a freaking word of that. Oh, man. So we can decorate this. We can put rocks and, like, plants and all kinds of nice stuff around it. That's going to work, so we're going to have to do it this way instead. I hope it doesn't flood. Just make it a more natural shape. Oh, it's not gonna flood right there, is it? %10 is not enough for it to do anything. No, that's what we want. Hinting that it's coming from there. Correct? Yeah, I want it. There we go. Beautiful. There it is. Oh my. Oh, we got a bit of a problem over here. So what's happening is, I think this water source... Well, wait a sec. Why is it... This might be from the previous setting, though. But this is why it's really important to make sure... Now, having said that, I don't mind a little bit of water flooding. When we put the... we're going to cut this open, make this a bridge, I hope. And then put drainage ditch here. Like, we have to do drainage ditches all the way along here, along the freeway. Oh my God, we've got so much to do. But we're getting a little bit better at it, so... It should start happening a bit more quickly. But there was a problem with this. I tried fixing this road and I was having problems with it. But vehicle traffic doesn't seem to mind. Nobody's complaining about flooding. So we're okay. Now we just need... Now I wonder if what I can do now that I have this... Or should I worry about it? I don't know if I'm going to worry about it. I just gotta wait for the snow to go so I can see what I'm doing. This water is a bit high. It's going to keep flooding. I can see it's still too high. So this was always going to be a risk. So let's make this a bit lower. Get a little less water running through it. And then there's another water over here. Did you miss anything important? It depends on how you define important. So now that I have that water that's too high, it's caused a bit of a flooding issue downstream. See, it's really getting out of hand. Oh no. This was always the risk, right? But having said that, that's okay. So I've lowered this and lowered the other one that's over here, this one. But the good news about that is when we connect all of this and have the drainage ditches here, any flooding that happens will probably be local and will be absorbed by the other ditches. That's the whole idea of having these things, right? So the cool thing about this game is simulating this flooding, I think, exceptionally well. You know what? Nobody's complaining. This is a barn, so you know the cows, they don't seem too upset, and the pigs, they seem all right. It's pretty deep here, but no one else is complaining. It hasn't hit any houses, really. Holy shit. That's gonna take a while to evaporate. See, the other thing making this challenging is the water mod we have on has seasonality. So the water level is not, oh shit. The water level is not static. So that's definitely not helping. Oh man, did I raise that? I don't feel like I raised it. I feel like I lowered it. Let's see what that does. You know what? Actually, I wonder if I even need this water source. Just get rid of it, see what happens. My bushes, yeah, so I can never remember my design philosophy. So when it comes to decorating, so this is specifically, these are palm trees, but I have them sunk underground by minus 1.2 and minus 1.8 meters, which makes them look, instead of palm trees, like ferns. Because ferns are the only plants that I know of, well, lilies and I guess other stuff, but that are available in this game that will live by water sources, right? Happily. They can stay wet for ages and still do okay, so... but this is 1.2 are the low ones, the smaller ones, and then 1.2 are the bigger ones, and 1.8 are the lower ones, because I have two sizes. Because they kind of clip into the road a bit, right? This is freaking awesome. And I did that with the trees too. I had let me just save this and I'll show you. Save. Okay, so when I was doing the freeway here, there's a lot of landscaping that went into this. So, freeway. So you can see this is when I was still working on the freeway, and up here I had this is the greenery and bushes setting, and then these are the forestry, the trees, all of this, with a little sample of how they look like, and brush strength plus spacing, because trees have to be spaced a certain way. So I always do this. So I've learned the hard way that it's the only way to be consistent if you're trying to be consistent, which is what I'm trying to do here and over here. Look how this looked. This is where we started. Yep. Okay, let's make sure that everything is working. Disable homeless. Hey! So is it just every time I start the game? Audio. I guess. Out of the clouds, so there are no clouds today. All right. Oof. All right. Oh no, this is only getting worse. You know what? All of this work to get this working may not be working. Which unfortunately makes sense for it not to work. Why is this not lighting them all up? Because this water level's too high. It's the only water level I have. Might be fine once I finish digging out the ditches. I wonder if what I should do is just forget about... Okay, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget about decorating for now. I can come back to that. I think I'll just dig out the ditches. On here. Shit. Oh, I did it again. Shouldn't have had anarchy on. I keep learning this lesson the hard way. Okay, no, let's just reload it. We have to dig that just a little bit deeper. Get the water lower. We'll see. Let's do this again. Anarchy's off. There. Do I need to worry about a culvert here? Not on that side, but on this side, yeah. 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 Maybe I should put finite farms. Yep. It's okay, though. It's okay. We got this. This is going to be amazing. You're going to be able to tell your grandkids about this. About how one day you came by this city builder guy's stream and he spent hours just making a mess of things. You know? They go, oh, that's that Ken guy. Yeah, I know, that guy's an idiot. I'd rather not share this part of my life. You know, nobody can blame you for that. You'll never have kids? Yeah, that's what I said. And then my daughter happened. And it was and remains the best thing that's ever happened in my life. By such a large margin, nothing else even matters. And I didn't want kids. Fuck no. But she's pretty awesome. Oh, your boys can't swim. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Okay, this is why you can't use the brush. You just delete shit. It's maddening. No, we'll wait till spring. I gotta go do a redecoration pass anyway. Well, I gotta move all the telephone poles too. They are not in a good spot. In fact, all of them should be moved to solid ground. I don't know why I've got them where I've got them. Kind of dumb. Well, not kind of dumb, but fully dumb. You may never have your own children, but you could be a dad? Yeah, that's true. You know what you could do, Dave? Just hook up with a MILF who's already got kids. Young kids. Look at this flooding. It's hysterical. I love it. I will say there's one thing about this game that you just wouldn't expect, but this game is really good at helping point out your flaws and stupidity, which I didn't really need help because I'm pretty cognizant of that stuff, but preferably one with nice income and a prior. Just make sure that you can beat up the prior husband. That's all. Okay, this side I'm not going to put it on. I don't want it. It's just too much wake, guys. It's too much wake. My God, this is just getting deeper. I did try leveling this off the roadway, and it didn't work. It was all kinds of tissues surrounding it. Maybe I'll try again and see if I can fix that, but... Oh, one sec. Gun back my coffee. It's cold again. Hey. Am I going to ditch this? I am, aren't I? I kind of have to. What's the problem here? Man, this is a big area. Oh, this is sad. It's going to get rid of our cows. I'm so sorry, guys. There. That's cool. You can really see the low-lying area, hey? Just fix this. Yeah, it's really flooding bad. The issue here is, though, that I can't fix it. Like, Ideally, what I'd like to do is raise the roads, which I tried. But it creates this really weird issue. If I try to reattach the plumbing and stuff, maybe if I just move it away from the roads. But if I replace the roads, then it just creates a really deep ditch for no reason at all that I can think of, except the fact that it's following the plumbing. And the power. And I just don't know how to deal with it, because ideally that would fix this whole problem, is just raising the roads, and then I don't have to worry about it. This is actually the problem, I'm sure, though. The fact that this is so high, but this is actually perfect now that it's, there's not much there. Oh, it's actually drying out in here, too. Oh, this is amazing. So this stops the flow, I guess. Because this is realistic, right? This sort of thing happens. You have this dug out to be able to allow for drainage, but sometimes it just can't get over the landscape. And the water level is definitely dropping. It's still too high, but it is dropping. But you can see this is the point of these drainage ditches, because look how high they get. This is their purpose. So they're working. They're actually working as intended. Okay. Why is this guy doing U-turns? Because he's allowed to. Okay, so what we're gonna do, what am I gonna do? Let's get rid of all this landscaping for now. Am I gonna drainage ditch this? I probably am. But I think I'm only gonna drainage ditch this one side, because there's plenty of greenery here to suck up. In fact, I'm not even sure if I need to put a drainage ditch here. Okay. Shit. How are we gonna do this? Because that's not gonna work. I think just for now we'll put it up here, which is really unrealistic, but it's gonna have to do. Actually, I'm gonna just double letter this. This is gonna be a major. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can redo. Oh, no, the bus. Does this bus route go? Does that go out to the... Oh, they're complaining about flooding over there. Where's this bus route go? So we have to move this. There. Oh, wait. No. That's right, I don't have to do this. That far. I can probably just leave it to say there. And then, what am I doing? This. What the fuck? No. Okay, so let's see. We'll just take that out. Oh, that fixed it right there. So this is the way to do it, guys. We just create these little culvert things. And it's easy mode. Like, this is totally easy mode. And I feel like it fixed the water right there, didn't it? Oh my god. This road tool is just so stupidly good. It really is. Oh, 10. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? How quickly you can do this now? So I want to see if this fixes the flooding, but I have a feeling this alone is going to fix the flooding. Maybe. We'll see. Because there's just going to be so much here that, oh shit, I forgot to erase all this stuff. That the water is not going to be able to go anywhere else from that one water source. And actually, now that I think of it, I can raise the banks so it can't go over it. So we might get some road flooding, but oh, this is so cool. We can actually we can stop the flooding by using nature. You know? Like, that's naturally higher. That won't flood. So we can just do this. And call the flooding. Look at that. Right? Pick a higher point here. And just divert. We'll see how this goes. But see, it's already completely cleaned this area out. Unbelievable. Guys, it's working. Now, this here is too low. So what I might do, and it actually gets lower over there. Okay, let's fix this so it can't go beyond there. It's a natural barrier. I think actually it looks like it is dropping, right? Except for here, it is flooding here. But let's see, stopped flooding there, so that's all contained. So take this and we'll add it to the side of the road. So these are going to be functional, totally functional ditches. Okay, I'll just raise this and come back and decorate it later. Be interesting to see if this dries up, but I think it's going to. Yeah, it's totally gonna. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it's flooding here, which is fine. We'll just chase the flooding. Right? And contain it. This is so awesome. Man, it's deep though. Look how deep this is. Oh. Okay, that part's gonna stay underwater. I wonder if what I should do is raise the road here. Mind you, it gets low over there too, so I kind of got to figure out how to do this. Everything else here looks okay. That's the exact water height I'm looking at. Raise it on both sides of the road here. Is that enough? Maybe not. No, it's still going over the road. Yeah, it's flooding worse and worse. How do I contain this? Not really sure. I just pick a much higher elevation than that, which is this. That? Or this is pretty high elevation. Pick that. The rain doesn't stop? Yeah. That's okay though. I actually like the idea of it being a problem, because I want to see how to naturally fix it. Now that bank is way too high. It almost makes more sense to rebuild the road. But if I can contain it, like this side's working just fine. I'm definitely not going to keep it like this, but I just want to see what I can and can't get away with. Doesn't look like it's going to dry up the road though. Oop. Yeah, it's definitely stopped the water from the bus stop, I think. So we just need to see if this roadway dries out. Let's just raise this a bit more. Over there. Oh, the bus is flooding even more. I think the answer to this, which I don't want to do, I don't want to delete this because it took forever to get this road to connect properly. So I think this one has to stay a bank, no question about it. But I may replace this road. But while we're at it, while we're waiting for this to happen, we'll keep on digging out the rest of these ditches. Yeah, I think we may have to replace, although it looks like it's coming back. And this might just be a problem with it being, may not be able to dam it. We can see all this flooding has stopped now. So it's working to a certain extent. I think the only problem is when the land dips below the water level, there's not much you can do about it. So I'm going to have to fix that. It's a bit of a drag. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go AFK for about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm just going to leave you guys down here and be back. So you can watch the janky boats come in. Back in a bit. Hey. Okay, so the road flooding just continues. And it's just because the road's too low. So there's no way to barrier it in, which is odd. I don't, even though I have things raised around the road, the water still continues to go through it, which, you know, to be fair, it would do that. Right? So... Oh, I didn't save it either, did I? Okay, so that's fine. We'll just load this up. And I'm pretty sure the reason this is happening is because I opened this up. So there may be a way to fix that. But we'll just pause it. And oh, God, no. With this thing. Why can't it let me move this? Why won't that move? What the fuck? Okay, that moves. There we go. Let's see what happens if we do this. Me and this stupid bus stop, I swear to God. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put the bus stop here. There, now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because that part of the decorating's done. Yeah, every single time, I swear. Okay. No, look. That there. That there. Okay. Everything's out of the way. So we'll give this a go. I don't really know if it's going to work. But we're going to take all of this out. Which power did that destroy? This. Which is irrelevant anyway. Now the other thing I think we have to do is we have to take out the plumbing, because this was a problem. And we're going to pull it all the way back, because I think the fact that it's connected with the road is the problem with what I had going on last time. So there we go. So now we just need to grab a height that is slightly better than what we've got, which is this right there. So we'll raise everything. You can see how much that brings everything up. So that'll fix the flooding problem right there. Theoretically. No, this is highway. What the fuck? What is this? That's a weird connection. Oh, it's because of this now. I need to get rid of that culvert. In fact, you know what? We're just going to disconnect it. Just for now. Fuck. Why is it doing that? There's literally no reason for that at all that I can think of. So we'll turn off anarchy. And move this, because this is the only thing I can see. Wait, what's going on here? Get this away from the road. Now try and smooth that out again. Oh wait, they're both underneath that bit though. Shit. We have to raise them. God darn it, we have to raise them, guys. How far is this gonna go? Shit. We are gonna lose so much deck rating on this. Bus stop. This fucking bus stop. I swear to God. It's gonna be the end of me. Let's see. Can I just click on it and move it? Will that work? Where is it? No, it's gone. God. Fucking frustrating. Please tell me there was a save. There wasn't. Oh my God. Why didn't I just save it? I have to do all of that all over again. Absolutely beautiful. So let's get this thing as far out of the way as humanly possible. Right up here. In water. There. That is all the way out of the way. I'm probably going to restring these telephone wires anyway, but because they have to be a certain distance. Okay. Overlapping items. What do you mean? Well, that's what anarchy's for. Let's make sure there's no bus stops or anything that are going to cause me problems. There's nothing here. Okay. So what do I do? What was I doing that was really good? This back all the way there. What is this? Dead end, yes. Thank you. I know it's a dead end. It's okay. Right. So there's that. That. And that. Right? Now we got to get rid of the plumbing. Let's save it. Drainage ditches. Road overhaul. Okay. Now. Okay, this is pretty good. So, do all of that. And even here. Take it up a bit here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be janky like that until I fix it, isn't it? Okay. Bartender. Let's just take all of this up. We'll figure it out later. But for now, it's going up like that. I may have to redo all of this. I don't know. Wish I never switched over to dish internet. Yeah, is it not as good? Yeah, is it, are you talking about Elon Musk's internet? Or what do you have? Okay, why is that bridging? Why is it doing this shit? Yeah. I don't understand why it's deforming like this. It doesn't make any sense. As much as I hate doing this, I got no choice. Damn. Still doesn't. Why? There's no reason for this that I can see. Like, what is it doing? This makes no sense. Like, this is completely flat. Hey, you know what? We got to get rid of all the power. Let's get rid of everything. I got to restring it anyway. And it's just, it's not actually functional. Well, it is functional, but it's mostly just for decorating. Let's get that out of there. What is going on here? There. Get rid of the power poles, see if that helps. I don't suspect it will, though. Oh, was it the power poles creating that? May have been. Huh. So you actually can't have power poles anywhere near where you're decorating. That is so bizarre. so I wonder then. Okay, let's see how these farms. I'm not gonna know. Okay, its circle is quite wide. So that's fine. What about this one? That one's really wide. And then this one is quite wide. All right, so instead, I think what I'm going to do with this road, I'm going to make this road connect in a much more natural way. So I'm going to do this. Actually, I don't even need, I can do it like this instead. That's actually a nicer road. Right? And then this. What about that? I feel like that's actually better. And this is quite a large farm. So maybe what I can do is just have this road connect in here. But I feel like that looks actually pretty good. What do you think? Am I crazy? Probably. Actually, don't even answer the question. I already know the answer. Okay. All right. Well, that looks like absolute poop. There's no question. That is poop. Not functional. Terrible. So there's another trick we can do. We can use a 3-lane road. Okay, that didn't work. Is there a reason why you're allergic to putting it on the side I fricking want it on? Game? Huh? Huh? Can you please help me understand why you do not want to put it in the way I want you to put it in? You're fine. Have it your way. I'm sick of your shit. Okay, so... oh my god, this game. Alright, so... we'll put a little thingy here. Just to keep it from going too far. There we go. Now, wait, what am I doing? Road. Road. I actually do know what's going on here. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is always going to look like crap. I have to level off the ground. Darn. Thought I could get away with it, but I can't. Ground is not level. Oh, man. I may have to look at the height difference here. I may not get away with this. This might all be for nothing. That would really suck. Whatever. A drink, sorry guys. Okay. How do I do this? There we go. So... Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't expect that to happen. Why'd that happen? Here I thought I was being so clever. And I really wasn't. Because now we're getting jank. Still getting jank. This freaking game, I swear to God. Okay. See, there's just nothing you can do about this frickin' game jank, I swear. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Save. This has worked before. So we're going to reload the current game. See if it fixes the jank. Oh, so the game just crashes instead. Nice. What the... Why? Why? What could possibly be the reason for that to crash? Unbelievable. I swear this game just hates me. So we'll just wait 20 minutes for it to load. And it loads in window mode for no good reason whatsoever. I've never played a game in my life that does everything possible to make you not want to play. So it just keeps crashing now. Unbelievable. So for some reason, that save is probably corrupt, I'm guessing. I don't know. Can't imagine why. Oh, so now it's... Now it's probably reset everything, because the last time that happened, global graphics quality high. Yeah, it's went and fucking reset everything. This absolute dog's breakfast of a game has reset everything. See? Alright, that's it, guys. I'm rage quitting. I just don't have what it takes to play this fucking game beyond this. It's just, oh my god. I don't know what it's doing. Why it does this. It just, for some reason, randomly decides it doesn't want to use a save. And then goes and resets absolutely everything. So I apologize, guys, but my patience only goes so far, and this game took it away from me today. So we're just going to end it there, and apologize for the way that I'm leaving. Sim, yeah. The thing with Skylines is I really like the game, but it's so broken in such different ways, and it just does nothing but constantly get in your way of trying to enjoy it. And some days, you know, I can put up with it, but and this crashing, if it would have just let me reload a previous save, I would have taken the loss. But the fact that it's completely reset the game, I just don't have it in me to deal with it today. So it's a shitty way to end, and I'm sorry to bitch. Sorry to put you guys through this, but I don't have it in me to keep going on this today. So thanks for watching, Dave. Appreciate you keeping me in it. Again, apologies for leaving this way, but I just can't take it today. So we'll catch you guys next Friday. Take care. Thanks for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your part of the world. Catch you next time. Take care.